6'2", and she is the awesome Daisy!
Daisy seems to have Aunt Kitty in her corner. I don't like this at all.
Opponent in this Run for the Rubies elimination match also stands 6'2". She is from Harlem, New York, and she is the crime buster, Justice!
Wait, the ex-cop is coming to the ring on crutches.
Wait a minute, Justice won the world, you're on crutches. What happened?
Johnny, see, I want everybody to know that Daisy, her right there, tried to break my leg to disqualify me from running for the Ruby. But that's okay, because I got a petition for the commissioner, and I got a replacement. And my replacement is Vicky Victory. And
Vicky Victory! Vicky Victory is your opponent.
Oh, and the cheerleader is on her like fleas on a dog. Whoa, a big double mare. I knew Daisy's associating with Aunt Kitty meant nothing good, and now Pruneface has turned Daisy back to rule-breaking. Vicky climbs the corner. Woo! And flips the flower over from the top rope. High glow fans Motormouth Mike Morgan in the broadcast booth for this quintessentially quick, quavering quarrel. Justice brutally injured at Daisy's hands, and the cheerleader taking over for her. The girl from Vicksburg setting on the corner again. Whoa! And she drives her bow down with a flying cradle. The flower must have thought if Justice couldn't wrestle, she'd walk into the semifinals. But that plan seems to have backfired as the cheerleader is doing a number on her. She hurls her to the ropes, and woo! Vicky gives her a taste of a medicine with a big boot. She's doing it for kicks. Now going for head scissors. Yes, she brings the tall grappler down. Aunt Kitty is beside herself, and there's barely enough room for one of her at ringside. Despite her plan, the cheerleader is controlling the match. Into the ropes. She flips in for a high kick, but misses. And Daisy boots her down. The girl collapsing like Aunt Kitty's scale. I don't understand Daisy. After finally ridding herself of Gremlina, why would she sign with Kitty? That's going out of the frying pan and into the fatty. She slammed the pom-pom girl with such force, she's knocked off her feet as well. Justice standing in Vicky's corner, cheering her on. But the big flower takes over. A whip to the ropes. And she pulls her into a shoulder haul. The tall grappler setting Vicky like a missile on a launching pad. And she crashes her down for an unhappy landing. That height alone was enough to give you a nosebleed. Daisy, hoping the cheerleader's back, will wind up as frayed as a pom-poms. The big flower sends it to the ropes. And again pulls a foe into a shoulder haul. Vicky unable to block it. The grappler ready to dump her. But the cheerleader holds on and takes Daisy for a ride. The big flower looks more like a potted plant right now. And the action is even hotter next week. Two semifinalists clash for the second finalist spot in the Run for the Rubies as Beastie battles Cheyenne Cher. Plus, Stinky returns to take on the traitorous Ninotchka. And the big one, fans, the Wild Card Battle Royal. That's next week, right here on Glow. The grappler able to force Vicky off. Ooh, Daisy attacks Justice with a headbutt. And goes after the cheerleader. She's pounding away on the grappler's gut. Her fist liable to come out the other side. She grabs her by the legs, pulling her out of the corner. And into the Mormon swing. That's like being on a roller coaster with no safety bar. She sets and hurls the girl from Vicksburg over the ropes. The cheerleader, dazed, dizzy, almost out of it. And the big flower heads out to finish the job. That's got to be Aunt Kitty's orders. She wants her girls to step up the punishment and put the hurt on their opponents. She hurls her into the front row. That's probably the first time that guy got hit by a cheerleader, and it wasn't his fault. And the tall grappler goes right after her, slamming her to the ring apron. This match hasn't been a picnic for either girl, especially since it was invaded by a big red Aunt Kitty. The cheerleader collapsing from that ram into the ring post. The big flower striding past her towards the ring. Justice threatening a foe with that crutch. And Vicky Victory runs in with a drop kick that has no effect. She's too weak to put anything behind it. And the big flower leaps into the ring to take over on the grappler. Whipping her to the ropes. Oh, a big boot collapses her like a house of cards. And it looks like the cheerleader was dealt the dead man's hand. Daisy all over her like a cheap suit. kicking her around the ring. She hauls her up. Ooh, drops her like a bad habit. Those slams are enough to move your front to the back. And the big flower grabs her up for another. Whoa, she's slamming her at will. And Vicky looks like she may need a will if this assault keeps up. The tall grappler relentless in her attack. Scooping her foe up. Oh, into a backbreaker. And Aunt Kitty is loving this. I haven't seen her smile this much since she hijacked a dessert cart. Daisy continues to go after the girl from Vicksburg. She hauls her up, around and into the ropes, and she sets for that devastating side suplex. Whoa, Justice topples her with that crutch, teeing off on her like Arnold Palmer on the 18th hole. She is down for the pin. And Vicky Victory steals a win with Justice's help. Wait, Johnny C's coming into the ring, telling the ref what happened. The official spots the crutch, and the ex-cop is ready to take off Johnny C's head. And believe me, that would be an improvement.
The referee did not see the interference by Justice. The winner of the match is Daisy. Daisy is the winner. The referee did not see.
And the big flower cups a semi-finalist berth. What a wild one this was.
No, I'm sorry.